Freddie Jackson.
The icon, the living legend.
He has the best love music.
I mean, some of the best music you've ever heard. You heard.
I mean, do you remember some of this?
Nice and slow, Freddie Jackson.
This show is gonna kill. Mark my words.
Still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic Mr. Rock Me Tonight.
There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just want to show
Freddie Jackson.
all love. Love you guys.
I love you.
All right, man. There's nothing that I'd rather do.
Coming to the stage is a bona fide music legend with 11 #1 hit records. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
The icon, the living legend.
He has the best love music.
I mean, some of the best music you've ever heard. You heard.
I mean, do you remember some of this?
Nice and slow, Freddie Jackson. They're gonna take it nice and slow.
This show is gonna kill. Mark my words.
Still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic Mr. Rock Me Tonight.
There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just want to show
Freddie Jackson.
all love. Love you guys.
I love you.
All right, man. There's nothing that I'd rather do.
Coming to the stage is a bona fide music legend with 11 #1 hit records. Give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
The icon, the living legend.
He has the best love music.
I mean, some of the best music you've ever heard. You heard.
I mean, do you remember some of this?
Nice and slow, Freddie Jackson. They're gonna take it nice and slow.
This show is gonna kill. Mark my words.
Still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic Mr. Rock Me Tonight.
There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just want to show
Freddie Jackson.
All love. Love you guys.
I love you too.
All right, man.
there's nothing that I'd rather do.
Coming to the stage is a bona fide music legend with 11 #1 hit records. Give it up for the one, the only Mr. Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
The icon, the living legend.
He has the best love music.
I mean, some of the best music ever you've ever heard. Ever you heard.
I mean, do you remember some of this?
Nice and slow, Freddie Jackson.
We're gonna take it nice and slow.
This show is gonna kill. Mark my words.
Still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic Mr. Rock Me Tonight.
Tell me, was it just too soon? And still, won't you come along with me? Take our time. There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just want to show
Freddie Jackson.
All love. Love you guys.
I love you too.
All right, man.
there's nothing that I'd rather do.
Coming to the stage is a bona fide music legend with 11 #1 hit records. Give it up for the one, the only Mr. Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
The icon, the living legend.
He has the best love music.
I mean, some of the best music ever you've ever heard. Ever you heard.
I mean, do you remember some of this?
Nice and slow, Freddie Jackson.
We're gonna take it nice and slow.
This show is gonna kill. Mark my words.
Still doing it on the young man's level at a high level. The iconic Mr. Rock Me Tonight.
Tell me, was it just too soon? And still, won't you come along with me? Take our time. There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in the way.
There's something that I wanna say, but words sometimes get in the way. I just wanna show my feelings for you. Yeah, you are my lady, everything I need and more. You are my lady, you're living for. You are my lady. Hi, I'm Freddie Jackson, and here we go again. Another evening of conversation. I thank God for the chance to be with you. Your presence brings me so much joy. There's no me without you, and I want you to know that. I appreciate you. It's so much that we have to talk about, so much that we can laugh about, cry about. But there's a lot to give thanks for, and that's our everyday existence, because this is not an easy thing that we're going through. But what brings me a lot of joy also is knowing that I can come before my fans and my friends and my family for now a whole month and some more, people that I have not seen or have not spoken to. And at least it gives me a moment on these Thursdays, to connect. And I so much look forward to coming to you again, over and over again. So tonight, we're going to talk about faith, because we really need a lot of faith. And I mean a lot of faith. So I sung this song many years ago on an album, and I still sing the song. It reminds me of faith. And it says this: love means so many different things, but you're all that matters. And this is all I'll ever ask of you. Tell me your dreams so they can be mine too. Let me be there to help them come true. Tell me your fears when you feel afraid. Come to my arms, let Freddie rock them away. That's all I'll ever ask. That's all I'll ever ask. Ooh, that's all I'll ever ask of you. Okay, I'm done. Hey, listen, that's all about faith, holding on to your faith and your love. But listen, before we get too serious about this conversation, because there's, of course, a few other things I want to say about this, I just cannot let this slip away. I've been holding on to it. Now, the other day, I came here on a Tuesday, which is usually Jatan Day. It's the day that Jatan does their pod show, and I'm very happy for the group. And so I kind of came in, and I had to do a Zoom for Miss Valerie Simpson and our good friend, Miss T. They were memorializing her by Zoom. You know, that's how it's going these days. And so I got here early, so I can do what I had to do, and then I had something else to do after, but I wanted to get out of Jatan's way. And so as I was sitting here in their setup, Jake came in. He comes in, and he looks, and I guess he sees me possibly sitting in his chair. And he says, "Oh." And I'm like, "Okay." Right? So then I made a joke of it, right? I was like, "Well, you know, I'm a member of the group now." Right? You do remember this conversation. I'm a member, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna make some fun out of it. I'm a member of the group now, so I'm joining your pod. Y'all are on my pod every Thursday, so I'm now in the band. I'm in the group, you know. And Jake was like, really? Really now? And so I said, yeah, well, didn't you know your mother told you know, I know it's a family group, but guys, I'm really one of your brothers too. Right? And then here comes Jake. Now Jake is really nice. Let's show Jake. Yeah, that one. Yeah, show him again. That one.
I don't even know what I did.
Yeah, I know you don't know what you do because you do so much stuff. You're hitting behind the cross. That's what you do. Jake will pray for you and say nice things to you. He calls me up and gives me inspiration. But behind that cross, oh, no, that tongue is something else. So let me finish telling you the story. So Jake says to me, well, if you're one of our brothers, you know, you're like as old as my father.
He did say that.
So I had to kind of like turn to see if somebody else was in the room. Is he talking to me? Is he talking to me? So he said, so I'm like, well, what are you trying to say, Jake? Okay, Jake from State Farm, maybe. What are you trying to say? And so, you know, he just smiled it off. And so I said, okay. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, Jake must not know about me if he's trying to be rude. And I know he loves the Lord. And God is his friend. But I may have to give him a beating in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. All three of them. And then tell him amen after I beat him. So I love you, Jake. But, you know, you kind of had me on startled there with that I can be your daddy.
He trying to say
He been
you
waiting.
old?
He been waiting to get you on that one for like 3 days now.
Yeah, you can tell I've held this in here, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget that I had to give it to Jake because I'm like, you know, I can kind of still look at this. Oh, listen, be your brother. He said, "You're my daddy." I said, "Lord have mercy, what's going on right here?"
I didn't say you were my dad. A birthday coming up?
Yes,
So it's
Mr.
gonna be another
Simone.
year.
Are you going to jump in with a Simonian attitude today about my birthday next week? Just get me a gift. That's what you should be concerned about. I've been good to you. I've been good to you, sir.
You have.
Yeah, next week it's going to be 60 something, and I'm proud of it. If you tune in next week, I'll actually tell you the actual number. But don't go to Siri because I had to check myself out, guys. I went to Siri and said, "Siri, how old will Freddie Jackson be?" And Siri lied. She's telling y'all the wrong number. So don't listen to her.
What did Siri say?
You see, that's why I can't trust these. I can't trust. They're trying to get it out of me. No wine shall be served before it's time. But she said the wrong number. So that means that you can't always trust this media stuff, this Siri stuff, because Siri I went and had to get my birth certificate. I said, Siri, I want to send it to her. You liar, you know. But it's all good. It's all good. But back to, we've got one other issue before we get to faith.
Oh, man.
Okay, I got a lot of issues.
He's laying everybody out this
I'm
week.
laying everybody out
Hold
today.
on to your horses.
Oh, God, Jesus, save me, Black Jesus. Lord, hold on to me. But listen, I have an assistant who has the nerve and the audacity. He drives me around places, and it's been a traumatic week because I haven't been able to get around.
He's absent today.
Huh?
He's absent today.
And why is he absent, Jay? Because he's in the Dominican Republic vacationing while I'm in a sweater.
Listen, I would like to. We have some updates on some from his posts on Facebook.
Oh,
where
he's been posting stuff on Facebook.
He's been posting galore.
What is it? What does it look like?
Let's,
oh my God, Justin, look at Sunning in front of the shades.
Look at that. Okay.
Oh God, he better have the faith that he have a job when he get back here. Speaking about faith,
he's just rubbing it in.
He's just rubbing it. Look at him having a good time.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man. Oh, he better have faith that he got a job when he get back here.
No, but this one, is really just rubbing it in with the.
Oh, he's posing a GQ
halfway in the water.
Halfway in. Oh, he always have on designer clothes. Look just bright and shiny and happy. Well. What do we have here?
Mm-hmm. That's that ox blood.
Yeah, but that's my sister there having a good old time while I'm sitting here messing around with these guys here. Although we're having a good time. But so next week, you know what? When he gets back, I think we should all greet him like this. Justin. That pose.
Hit him with that pose.
The Justin pose. Justin Common.
So listen.
Y'all are not. Y'all are
Justin
not
just
right.
commented.
Justin is watching us.
You're supposed to be in the sun
You're
lounging.
What up, Justin?
Now you minding our business, Justin. This is for you. Here's to you, Justin. I hope your arm gets stuck like that. And when you're sitting on the airplane at home, or coming home, your mask falls out and you're like this. The nerve of you to get in touch with us, and we're sitting here behind a fireplace. Ooh, Lord, I pray to the Lord.
He
but
said,
listen, have
he
a
said
good
he's
time.
having a fabulous time.
I'm sure. Is he really having a good time? Well, Justin, we're having a fabulous time laughing at you right about now. But have a good time, son, and fun, and pray to Jesus you have a job when you return. We love you. Stay safe out there. So back to our faith. Let's go really serious on this because we're losing a lot. But if we keep this faith, y'all, it'll pull us through. Only faith is going to pull us through this, and it gets hard. And when you wonder how you hold on to your faith, what do you do to stay grounded in it? What keeps you in a place right now? Because I know many of us go through so much when it's like, I can't bear this. I need change. I need someone to talk to, someone to hold on to. And it can become really, really, really lonely. And you get into a place of unrest. So my question sometime, and I've been there before, is where, Lord, where am I going to pull the strength from to hold on and to keep myself whole? There have been a lot of times in these last 7 months where doubt and fear have set into me, and I'm going to be honest with you, scary moments of silence, fear of unexpected, the worst that could happen, like not knowing what's ahead, to making plans. Right now, you can't even begin planning things because your tomorrows are so wishy-washy. And every day you wake up and you're hearing false and negative, And isolation and distance is sometimes, it can take your spirit away. And, and I'm like a bird, I'm like a bird. I like to fly. And it's like without your wings, and you can't fly, it's hard, I like to be free. And it leaves you sometimes just feeling so crazy. With this passion that I have to ward off the demon. And I have to sit in silence sometimes and call on my God and my faith. Because this weapon that has come into our society, it will never prosper. I tell myself, I will be the conqueror over this. I will conquer over this weapon. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. And I ask God to keep me in a place where I can continue to go on and to be strong, because the mind is a very fragile thing. And I pray for you too, because it's not easy for any of us. This whole situation is very, very, very difficult. And especially as entertainers, we want to get back out there and go to work and do what it is and open up our establishments that we have opened that people are used to coming into, like one of my favorite places like the Sugar Bar. Places where people come and form family friendships together. So we got to keep the faith, y'all. We got to keep the faith. And when I get in that mode, I have to sometimes just shut everything down, meditate, and get a call from my buddy from from the chorus, Jake. He called me the other day and just really prophesied something to me, and I took it. I then started writing a song after it. He doesn't know about it. He won't get any points for it, but it is his idea. But that's what happens when you prophesize. Well, you get motivation. But I'm asking that you find somebody or something that will help to motivate you to get through sickness, health, death, that will make you feel better about getting through. How do you guys? What do you do? I mean, because I know you guys are all prayer warrior guys. Well,
yep.
How do you get through?
You hit it. We're on the same wavelength as you. It's just about trying to keep each other grounded and keep each other from getting into a place where you're in so much fear that you can't cope with it. Trying to keep that despair away and stay focused on what we know, that God has us, and that we keep praying. We keep praying where we can, and we just keep each other motivated. Keep each other.
That's the family. The family keeps you grounded. When you're weak, they're there to pick you back up.
Is it the meditation? What is it? What keeps the oneness, the wholeness? I mean, because it's got to be difficult for you guys, because I know you have families. As a group, doing your own things. Things have been cut short for you in that aspect. Simone, I know you can always go work it out. Because, we're not all as physically fit as you, so you can pump it out, and probably get that energy going, So, but I just wonder, how do you guys, and what's keeping you going? What are you thinking? What are you thinking in your everyday? I know I get a chance to see you maybe once or twice a week, but how do you fit your prayer into all of this? Because somebody else might need to know. Because there's a lot of musicians. I got a call about doing something for struggling musicians just last night. Mm-hmm. There are musicians who are out of work.
We know that life.
Yeah.
Do y'all know that life?
We know that life.
Yeah,
Look, Steve's looking over there.
Yeah, poor little Steve. I know, it's okay. You better work and keep hitting those notes like that too, Steve. But, but we're glad you're with us today. But, no, I mean, because there are a lot of musicians who are being put out of their homes, don't have a job, the little gigs that they had here and there, the spontaneous spot dates. It's becoming rough, not just for the quote-unquote who I think I am or somebody else, but everybody now is taking a hit in all types of different ways. And so, I know that I'm talking to you as a group, how you feel, because I know you guys are prayer. You pray together all the time, But I'm not that far removed that I can't wonder how you feel.
Go ahead, Jake.
I think you have to trust in God in a way where He's like a father, and you're a son, and you got to listen to what He says. So you got to go to Him. And with these kind of situations, you realize you don't have control.
That's true. This is not an.
So you gotta. It kind of like, because you don't have strength. You need strength from Him. He becomes your strength, because you relinquish what you thought you had to give. You realize it's really nothing. What you had to give is really nothing.
Now, that's the truth there now. That's the truth.
Yeah, so it almost puts you in a position where you're almost forced to let go of the control we all try to. It's an illusion of control we all grab onto every day with like, oh, well, I can do this, I can do that. I'm controlling things. I feel secure in that. But when you get put in a position where all that control has been taken away from you, you're forced to rely on the Father, and that's it. You know?
Because you can just feel so empty, so empty and so without. Sometimes it's scary when you sometimes say, I don't even feel like praying.
Yeah.
You know?
Tired. You don't have the energy.
Yeah, you don't even have the energy because you just keep praying and praying and praying, and every day you're hearing something else, and you just cut everything off, from the television to everything off, where you just begin to even cut yourself off, you know. But
sometimes that's good though. Like cutting, it's heavy.
Well,
all the stuff that's going on in the world, you shut the TV off, and then you just focus on Him.
You know, I think in a way God is making us focus on Him, sitting still, be silent, be still, to listen and to hear. Although as dramatic as this is, I think this has also brought a lot of people closer to God.
Absolutely.
I really do, because, you know, we all scream, oh my God. Now it's really, oh my God. You know, we say it in fun, but now we're waking up to, oh my God, what am I going to do? What is next year? What is Thanksgiving going to be like? What is Christmas going to be like? All of this, we've gotten through a summer, but it's going on, and all of this stuff about it's around the corner, and the curve is this and the curve is that. Don't believe blonde hair people. It's not going away. It's not going away, as some people try to make you think it is here. But we have to pull together as one body and pray the devil away. And that's what we got to do. We got to keep it in prayer. You know.
All right, let me take a moment to address everyone that's watching right now. We have about 100 people watching on Facebook. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we thank you for tuning in every Thursday. There's tons of comments, Mr. Jackson. I just want to let everybody know that if you're watching right now, please just hit some of those like buttons and share this video so that the algorithm picks it up and people know that we're doing this every Thursday at 8 p.m. Just hit the share button and put it up on your feed. And you can also subscribe to Freddie Jackson's YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and put in Freddie Jackson, subscribe to his channel. We're at about 74,000 subscribers. So if we can get those numbers up, we appreciate that. We're trying to keep everyone watching the show. But yeah, put some questions in the chat. Also, if you have questions for Mr. Jackson, we'll try to pull every one of them and get to them if you want to know anything. And yeah, just keep liking and sharing.
Yeah, I wanted to just pinpoint a couple people. Hope says, thank you for this message that you're delivering. It's a great message tonight. A lot of people are saying amen, you know. Go Freddie.
So true, listening.
So true.
Yeah.
Practice self-care. You know, talking about faith.
Yeah, it's all important, and I'm glad. And one of the reasons, you know, we joke and we're having a good time, but I think you should also have a good time talking about the Lord. And I also think that you should have a good time talking about your inner ability to keep yourself together and to go. That's what conversation really is about.
Right.
Yeah.
And during these times, then there are not a lot of people who want to conversate. They want to text.
Right.
But I think verbal conversation is very important. It's what I was brought up on.
Yeah. You can't get expression through text.
You can't. I see, I'm a tone guy. You know, I need to hear the breath. I need to hear sometimes I fiend to hear the LOL, the laughter, and things that I say to people, and I want to hear that laughter. I want to hear that tone back. You know, as you guys know, I'm good for tone and hearing stuff like that.
we know.
Yeah, I know I'm a little rough on the edges when it comes to that. You're not singing the right part. Yeah, but it works out, doesn't
Yeah,
it,
it
God?
does,
You
it
know,
does.
you listen. You
We,
listen
we
very
ain't
well.
complaining.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. I just want us to get back out there so I can scream at you some more.
Listen, I'm ready.
Just
I'm
a
ready.
little bit more, you know. But it's all good. So I appreciate that, and I'm glad that you're enjoying that.
This is a good one right here. Miss Jody Baranski Shalonis. She said, "Thank you for being such a joy to my life. In addition, many milestones are shared with your music. I am grateful."
I'm grateful that that it's done something for you, and I hope that it will continue to do things for you, because my music is an extension of me. It comes from my heart, and I always believe what comes from the heart will reach the heart, and so that's where it comes from, and I'm glad to know that it reaches you.
And this is a really good message from Justin. He said
Justin
he's
should be
sitting
on
by the
vacation
pool
and
right
leave us
now.
alone, sitting by the pool.
He said he's
Why are
watching-
you taking
he's
up somebody
watching-
else's time,
he's watching
Justin?
sitting by the pool.
You watch, and I hope you got everybody around the pool watching too. What does Justin have the nerve to want to say to us?
That's what he said. I'm
That's
watching.
what he said.
I'm
Oh,
watching.
Oh, you
I'm
want to have the
sitting by the
nerve to
pool
want to
watching.
chime in on someone else's time to you around the
With
pool?
with
Yeah.
the crying, laughing emoji.
I thought you couldn't
faces.
swim, Justin.
No, he's not in the pool.
Oh,
he's around.
Oh, he's laying by the pool like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. Enjoy.
You better learn how to swim, bro.
I know that's right. And that nice little shirt you got on. But it's all good. Have a good time, Justin. Somebody says what? Somebody else said what?
Someone, Hope is asked, do you still walk on the treadmill?
Yes, Hope. I do every now and then. Not as much as I was before. I've become a little
He needs
COVID
to
at
start
home, eating a
working
lot.
out again with me.
Huh?
He needs to start working out again with me.
You almost put him in the hospital last time. I don't know.
Thank you.
That's what he said.
No.
Mom goes a little hard.
Everybody
way
knows.
He has no chill in the gym, and he goes way too
and
hard.
here my dumb behind go following him. Let's do this, Mr. Jackson. Let's do that, Mr. Jackson. He got me down doing this, and I'm just my knees and my legs and my knees and my legs, and I got up and I went upstairs and cursed you out. That little thing there. And so we had a gig that next weekend, and the outcome, like Olympia Dukakis, Olympian through to the airport. And he had the nerve to say, "So how you feeling, Mr. Jackson?" I said, "Why I order."
Kathy Johnson said, "We love you, Mr. Jackson, all the way from H-Town, Texas."
Oh, I love H-Town.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you. I love you. You know, we've also been getting a lot of love from Portugal.
Oh yeah.
They're listening to some Freddie Jackson love songs, and I could use a little love right now in Portugal. I mean, they are like grooving to that. And
Tonight, you've been getting a lot of people from Brazil.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say
Brazil.
there's about 20 people watching from Brazil right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
my goodness.
We're at a
hot,
buck
hot, hot.
63.
Brazil. That's because my music
$1.80.
is hot. My music is hot. You know, like Brazilian sizzling.
11
hot.
number one records, legendary.
Well, yeah, I've had a few of those in
Hold
my
on,
life.
hold on. Can you go to the plaques on the wall, John? Hit the plaques for the people,
the
so they
plaques.
bam.
Well, yeah, we've had a few.
That's just a couple.
Platinum
That's
and gold.
just a taste.
All right,
right
here's my
there.
4 or 5 left at home, but I didn't want to bring them all in. I didn't have my suitcase wasn't big enough. But that's a blessing behind me, and it's reason for me to continue to do what it is that I do for Africa. I mean, I'm getting messages from Kenya, from Cape Town, from Lagos, Nigeria. I mean, Sweden. I mean, I just had no idea that my music was in so many different international places, but I guess, that Rock Me Tonight and You Are My Lady, I mean, it hit all kinds of spots and areas. And so I thank all of my international fans that stay up late, the hours change from ours to theirs, but showing me as much love as you're showing me. And as far as Africa is concerned, you know, we were slated to be there this year. We have a whole tour of Africa, and so we're gonna do it next year. It will happen when things clear up, and we cannot wait.
We're supposed to go in April.
go.
Six
Let's go.
shows. 6 shows in April.
Oh, it's 6 now.
Yeah.
Someone didn't tell me. Somebody trying to hold on.
I know we got Cape Town, Johannesburg, Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth, I've never heard about her. See, y'all be... Mrs. Schiller's in the room. How the hell does they know about this and I don't know?
He just told me.
Oh, you just whispered it in his ear?
in my ear.
You just whispered it? Why don't you come over here and whisper something in my ear?
He don't want to be on camera.
We have to have a conversation. It's over.
So
Yeah,
So
Texas.
I got a question from somebody, Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Actually, from another Jackson.
I was
Bernard.
just looking at that same question.
Bernard Jackson. He said, with all you have accomplished, are you enjoying life?
I'm enjoying life to the fullest right now. To be perfectly honest with you, I got a lot of negative out. I wrote a song and it says, "Leave the negative alone.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
my
place
jam.
where you belong. Because it only will destroy the positive that's in you. Leave the negative alone. You gotta think positive." I'm now in a positive place and state in my life. I'm writing again. I'm healthier. You know, I was hanging out and doing things that I wasn't supposed to do, wasn't taking care of my life. I've shared that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, as my friend Allison Williams would say, I'm feeling lucky lately, and I'm feeling more stronger about Freddie than I ever have before. You know, I'm meditating a lot, and I'm getting a lot of rest.
Someone just tuned in from Nairobi, Kenya. They just wrote a comment. Remember we went there?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah.
Whose birthday party was that? They rented out the whole.
That was an incredible.
Woo.
I mean, now they know how to party there. I was like, "Mama Koo, Mama Sa, Mama Maku Sa, Mama Koo, Mama Sa, Mama Maku Sa."
Yeah, that was a fun show.
I remember. So it's just good to get all that love like that. Give me more. Give me more. I'm feeling good about
Izzy
myself.
Har says, "You look awesome, Freddie."
Thank you.
Hello, Freddie Jackson. I saw you some years ago in Mississippi. Voice has not changed. Love, love, love you.
Thank you.
We
Thank you so
got
much.
Glenn. Let me say this name right. Flucker.
Oh yeah.
Don't get it
Because we need you to
confused.
stay sane.
I had to say it slow.
We need you to say. We need you to say.
I mean, it looks like it. Anyway, he said, love the vibes, good energy in the room, basically.
Thank you so much, and please forgive Jake. He'll get it.
I hope. I don't
But-
know how to say your name.
No, we don't want you to say it because the way you say it is really.
Fluker?
Fluker.
Is it
Let's
Fluker?
leave this alone.
But there's no.
We'll
Let's
call
leave
him
the
when we-
negative alone.
Let's leave the negative.
I tried to say it slow because I didn't want that.
Jake, think about Jesus. Okay.
So Miss Tanya Rivers says this was my mom's main man. I just lost it. God rest her soul, because there's so many comments coming down.
Oh, okay.
God rest her soul. Jam the night, rock me tonight. When those songs played in our house, we knew what time it was. We love you, Freddie, from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, Miss Charlotte.
So
Yeah.
Glenn did comment, and it is Fluker.
Okay.
Fluker.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
Yeah, because he's ready to up your name.
Yeah. He was ready to pluck up your name. He was going to pluck it all the way.
What's that commercial, Red Hot? I put that beep on everything. This is a good conversation today.
So we got
We got Jamaica in the house.
Yeah,
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Southfield, Michigan. Man, it's coming in so quick.
I know, it keeps on flickering. Right?
Alfredo said, "Nice sweater, Freddie."
Thank you very much. It's an old sweater. It's for old time's sake. But, you know, when you buy good, it lasts. It's still sitting in. Plus, where we are right now, it's beginning to get a little chilly. So I figured it was time to pull out
Uh-oh, I got a spicy one.
Uh-oh.
Jackie Coleman said, OMG, Freddie Jackson came to Detroit a long time ago and sang Tasty Love and sat on my lap.
Jackie.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I plead the fifth. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Jackie, have you recovered?
Okay, we got Stacy Lewis says, I saw you at Westbury Music Fair with Stephanie Mills and Ashford and Simpson. Fabulous. Love from Florida.
Fabulous.
Yeah, to all of
Fabulous.
them. Was it fabulous? Yeah.
Listen, I thought she meant the rapper.
Why would the rapper Fabulous be on a Freddie Jackson?
No,
Exactly, that's why.
It was Fabulous wasn't on the show. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm
You're
sorry.
just young and acting dumb today. Bring it back. No, that show was fantastic. I always have an incredible time working with Valerie Simpson and Nick Ashford when we were able to, we go back to going to church together, Valerie Simpson and Nick Ashford and I. And as a matter of fact, I talked to Stephanie Mills this morning. We usually talk every day. So it is a pleasure whenever we're able to be on the same bill together. And so, we knew it was going to be a good show because all of our energies are the same. And they still are today.
I got a comment from someone named Steven Hansberger.
Well, isn't he in our band?
He sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
What
I
could
don't
he
know.
possibly want?
Something about I've been playing with him for 4 years. He's a good player, though. What is that? Who
Steve,
are you
how much?
responding to?
Wait.
asked about Gene Williams. If Gene Williams still played with him.
Oh. Someone asked about another keyboard player.
About my
and
keyboard
Steve
player
had to set him
in
straight.
China. and Steve, you smart Steve. You better hold on to yourself. This is your territory.
Steve is watching them comments close, boy.
Yeah.
He's waiting for any keyboard player to chime in. So you be like, hold on now.
He's erasing all the keyboard players, right? The job is taken.
This is my territory.
This is my territory. He's marked that. He's marked it. This belongs to me. Good looking out, Steve. Smart man. We love you, Steve.
Hope says, y'all bring it. Love when you're with Stephanie Mills. Yeah, those are always great shows.
Yeah. And there are going to be a lot more. There will be more. This is just a moment in time. As Whitney Houston would say, this is just one moment in time. There will be more. So let's move.
Okay.
Let's move into reminding you about my nonprofit.
Okay.
And always remember to keep unconditional faith. It supplies your needs. It will always supply your needs. God is love. And he will be there for you through thick and through thin. Feed your soul. Feed your soul what do you need to keep pushing on. And it'll bring you comfort every day. Just the hope and the belief in your faith. Never forget what you've been taught in life. Stay grounded. Stay in God and stay together. So now that we've talked about the faith part, now let's also remember something that's close to my heart. And it's a nonprofit, and the name is Town Clock. Town Clock. Their mission to provide permanent and support and affordable homes to survivors of domestic violence and their children. It's something that I really have become very passionate about. So to donate, go to their website, which is www.townclock, townclockcdc.org. My mouth is all just needs faith. And let's support them. This is a worthy cause.
And they are in the chat. They chimed in earlier just saying hello and everything.
Nothing but love for them.
Yeah.
Townclock.org, cdc.org. Please chime in. Somebody, we got some information last week that someone needed to know more about it because they're in a situation. Because right now, people are at home, and a lot of different people's relationships are doing something a little different right now because people are a little antsy. You know, I got a friend who's having a long-distance relationship. And absence makes the heart grow fonder, and it makes a whole bunch of other things go fonder. And that can be a big mistake. And he was like, she's getting antsy in her pantsies, you know, and I'm trying to tell her, you know, to hold on because I really love you. And it reminded me of a song that I sung called Listen, lover, let me tell you something I've been longing to say. Look around, baby, no one's gonna love you like me. I said, you need to play Look Around for her, let her know that nobody's gonna love you like you do. So things are getting really, really, really crazy. So, listen, I'm gonna ask you this one time, Jay, because you have the tendency to be a little late. And if you don't mind, would it be all right? I'm going to do it real slow. So maybe
We're going to get it this time.
You might be able to put your finger on the button. Jay, what time is it? I'll be damned, you got it. You finally hit it. That's why I took it slow this time, because you seem to like every time it's time to do it, your finger just gets in. And I'll be wondering, are you trying to tell me no?
I'm glad I got it this week.
Yeah, oh, you got it.
I've been working. I've been practicing.
Oh, it's only been 2 months.
I've been
We're ready to change the song, but now it's already a hit record. So listen, do we have an I'll Be Down?
We do have an I'll Be Damned.
Hit it.
Before I get into it, I want to make sure everybody knows that this I'll Be Damned segment is a thing that we do every week where we let someone write in or call in or video us in a situation that they need some advice from Mr. Jackson about. So if you are in that position and you have a story that you want to be told on the stream live and get some advice from Mr. Jackson, you can email him your video, your story, your audio, whatever it is, at convoswithfreddie@gmail.com. convoswithfreddie@gmail.com. So let's get into it. This week we have...
What is it this week?
We have someone named Deanna Jones.
Okay.
She says, hello, my name is Deanna Jones, and I had an embarrassing situation happen last year. A good friend of mine had someone in her life pass away, and she wanted me to attend the funeral. So she went with her to the funeral.
Okay.
We arrived late, and the funeral home was packed. So we just went in and sat in the back. When it was time to view the body, she was crying, but then she stopped and screamed.
No.
She screamed, "Who is this?"
Oh, I don't mean to laugh.
Yeah.
So
I'll be
apparently
damned.
she had the wrong time and the wrong funeral.
Oh, no.
And her friend's funeral was at 8 a.m. and she showed up at 8 p.m. to the wrong funeral
somebody
and was
else's.
falling out in front of the wrong body.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't mean to laugh. I'll be damned. That's what she probably said when she looked at the coffin.
Yes.
I'll be damned. Who is this? She was at the wrong funeral.
She was at the wrong
So
funeral.
the funeral she was supposed to be at was supposed to be the 8 a.m.
She didn't look at that.
But she didn't look at the AM and PM.
Yeah.
And so she went to someone else's funeral that was at 8 p.m. and she sat there.
Sat there in the back, and then finally went to view the body,
And
falling out crying.
Crying.
And then went to look and was like, who is this?
That's crazy.
Lord, help her poor. I don't really. Okay, well, you didn't know the person, so I'm not being rude. But what an experience! Yeah, I think you need a T-shirt for that one, because to hold that in, because I think I may have been laughing. I'm sorry. You gonna bring me to the wrong funeral. I'm sitting through not alone. You sitting at a funeral, but then it's the wrong funeral.
The wrong one.
Wow.
Alfredia said, "Who has a funeral at 8 p.m.?" I thought the same.
That's a pretty good question.
A late night funeral.
Yeah, late night funeral.
Were there poles and stuff like that?
Right.
It was a stripper.
They had a bar,
a
open bar.
funeral, an open bar. I'll be there. Hit it. Dances and stuff. 8 o'clock. Who starts a funeral at 8 p.m.?
I don't know. That is a good question.
Boy, what time was the after repast?
Right.
What time was it? Was what you said it was an after party. Meet me at the after party.
Right? They charge the cover charge to get into the repast.
Selection by Freddie Jackson. A jam tonight.
Yeah.
Listen, through it all, I'll be damned. That's rough, you know. I'm gonna send out my invitations to my funeral. Better make sure you get there early. But through it all, everybody, it's important to know that laughter is the key to the soul. And always remember, music can sometimes calm the savage beast. So when you think you need something to hold on to and to get you through, always remember that there's something that you can apply that will give you that faith that you need. And someone will be there for you. Could be Jake. Every now and then with something nice to say to you when I'm not his daddy. But it's just good to know that there's somebody always in your corner waiting to give you that hug. And although I'm not able to be that close to you, I want you to always know that love is just a touch, just a simple touch. Love is just a touch away. Until next Thursday, I love you. Keep the faith.